What's going on, fellow fish tank fanatics? I'm gonna try to get through a video pretty quick. I've got my teething monster hanging out. Are you gonna be good for the video? Huh? Are you gonna be good for the video for mommy? So, did some major work on the 55, as you can kind of see. Split the tank up by putting a divider in. It's not a super awesome divider. I just put filter media on this side, and it's just egg crate. So you all can't even see that. There you go. Egg crate on this side. Now the only reason I did this was because I've got to move some fish around. I've got a mess. Hold on. Water I slipped in. But I think I got it all. I moved my two adult angels over here. They're not too happy. I turned this filter off, which is why it's kind of looking nasty over here. That filter has to be cleaned. But this whole setup, I was running it off of an inline heater up under here. You can kind of see it. It's not pushing the water temperature up like it needs to be. It's at 78. I wanted about 80 to 82 because of what I'm getting ready to add in here. But either way, I hooked up the filter that was on this 10-gallon up here just to make sure that the angels will get used to some water movement, that sort of thing. Got lots of hiding places, lots of vegetation for them. Luckily, I have a new heater. I have an Eheim 250 watt that will be used for my 125, which is what will be replacing this. But the issue is I've got to have this tank going until the 125 gets up, which hopefully I'll get done with the stand here in the next couple weeks, and I'll be able to rock and roll on it without lights. I don't have lights for it, and the lights for a 125 are very expensive. So yeah, but either way, I don't really know. These guys are pretty irritated at me. Man, they've gotten big, they're pretty. I think she's full of eggs. She's been pretty plump like this. So I'm hoping that they'll try laying. I'm hoping. But this is what I'm going to do. This may be an issue. I've got this filter intake. This is only 160 gallons per hour, so it's not enough to do this tank. But it's definitely enough to do this side. But what I'm thinking about doing, since I have the heater on this side, is I'm going to move this outtake as far as I can. I'm going to try to get it over on this side. And then I may just keep running this one on this side. This one's not very strong. It is supposed to be 360 gallons per hour, but it needs to be cleaned. For one, it's filthy, which you all aren't going to be able to see, and there's no way to turn. You know what? I got ow! Tripping over everything, guys. Story of my life. But you can see how clogged up it is. So I'm gonna get in there and clean this out. Actually, it's like sucked in on itself. It's so dirty. So I think once I get this cleaned out, I'll be pushing a lot more flow. So I'll try to move the intake from this one, or the outtake on this one over here. So we'll be coming in and pushing out on this side, coming in on this side, pushing out on this side. Just to kind of get some good cross flow, especially if the heater's on this side. But all the other fish I've moved out, they have been drip acclimated in this bucket. I'm going to throw them in this 20 long. It's a lot of fish in here in this 20 long. Big fish, like that's a SAE.